So in this demo, let me talk about Lento tax. How does this app compute Lento tax? So you go to the app and then you go to this where it says Lento tax guide. Remember here, what I'm offering here in this app is a guidance. It's not a substitute for professional tax guidance. So the first thing we do is setting up. Tax is something complicated. It keeps on changing every year. The tax laws are dynamic, they are not fixed. So I tried as much as possible to provide for different ways of provide for future changes. And I also did research and provided taxes for different countries. So each country has a different profile. For example, if you look at Kenya tax profile of Kenya, they do a flat tax type. They apply it on the gross, and for it is monthly. And the tax rate is 7.5, and it is 7.5% on monthly basis. So that is Kenya. You can look at Ghana, the tax profile of Ghana. You can look at Rwanda. So I did research and presented all of that. Then let me talk about Uganda, the tax profile for Uganda. You can see it is flat, and the basis computation is gross minus threshold. What does it mean? In Uganda, there is a threshold you must reach before you are taxed. Currently, it is 2.8 million. So you can see, and the financial and the basis, the filing is annual. So in Uganda also, they don't allow any expense. It is just a flat rate, as I said, up. It is currently 12%, and the threshold is 2.8 million. And in Uganda, there is also what they call provisional tax, and it is on biannual basis. You pay provisional tax twice a year, in December and in June. So you estimate. So this app can save all that. So you can say save. This is the active profile. Since I am based in Uganda, I can edit. So these are the settings. Now this kind of settings allows for future changes in tax laws. For example, right now in Uganda, they don't allow expenses. But if in future they change the method and say they are allowing expenses, you come here and say they allow expenses, and say, even when they allow expenses, they can say unlimited, that they are allowing all your expenses, or they can allow a certain percentage. So the taxation of rental income is dynamic and a little bit complex. The laws keep on changing. So here, what I'm doing is I'm giving you a guidance, but not a substitute for professional guidance, professional service. Though myself, I am also a certified public accountant and also programmer. Now here, remember taxes are paid per landlord, so or property owner. So you can manage tax periods. You can add a new tax period, and tax period also depends on the filing frequency. If it is annual, you put the start date, end date, and then you put the period. Then after creating the period, you can come here and calculate the what? Calculate the tax. For example, Jignesh Patel is a Ugandan. I choose the country Uganda, and I've already created that tax period. I can compute the tax. Says Uganda tax type flat gross minus threshold. The gross income was 87 million. Says threshold 2.8. Taxable is 87 minus 2.8. Tax payable 10 million. Effective rate is 11.6. Then here, under manage tax periods, you can export this data to PDF. You click on the PDF and it generates a PDF for you. You can forward it yourself. Now this PDF will contain all the invoices that have been used in the tax computation. So you have everything here. The other 87, how it was reached on, and then, so this is very important. If your is challenging you, or whatever the revenue authority is challenging you, how you arrive at the tax, you have all the information. You can, as an attachment, you can have it as a CSV, then send it. So this tax computation is intended for guidance and education purposes. Yes, though as I said, I'm a professional accountant, but this app is not a substitute for professional tax advice.